Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is an honor to introduce the 2025 Outstanding Young Alum Award winner, Laust Helmig. Laust is a vice president in private wealth management at Goldman Sachs in New York, where he co-leads a team that advises ultra-high net worth clients, including Fortune 100 executives, private equity and hedge fund principals, entrepreneurs, and business owners. Since joining Goldman Sachs in 2012, Laust has advanced the roles in legal and internal audit before finding his professional home in wealth management. He is also a CFA charter holder, a mark of distinction in his field. His career began as an internal auditor at Merck, where he worked across the US and Europe. Outside of work, Laust continues to serve the global community, including his role as treasurer of the Crown Prince Frederick Fund at Harvard's Kennedy School, and as a dedicated member of the Ourso College of Business's Dean's Advisory Council. Laust graduated summa cum laude from LSU in 2011 with a degree in economics. He was a 4-year member of the LSU swimming and diving team and was named the 2010 TAF Male Scholar Athlete of the Year. Laust earned global recognition as the top scoring student on the CIA exam through the Center for Internal Auditing and Cybersecurity Risk Management. A native of Denmark, he now lives in Manhattan with his wife Megan and their 3 young children. Laust is a testament to the idea that it doesn't take a lifelong career to achieve extraordinary and meaningful outcomes. Congratulations, Laust. Please join us on stage to receive your award and say a few words.
Thank you for the kind words. And let me start by saying, being an LSU alum living in New York City, it feels great to be back in Tiger Country. And I'm also happy to report that the trip down here today was much smoother than the first trip I had coming from Denmark to Baton Rouge almost 20 years ago. I had a layover in New York, and for some reason I thought that they would call your name individually when it was time for boarding. So I was sitting at the gate waiting for my name to be called and missed my flight to Louisiana, so I didn't make that mistake today. On a more serious note, I would like to say congratulations to my fellow honorees, the whole distinction inductees. It's truly an honor to be standing here with you tonight. Writing remarks for this speech make me reflect back and think of all the people who have helped me along the way. So I would like to spend the next few minutes in saying thank you to those people, and also just share a few words about my time at LSU, my career at Goldman Sachs, and my family. So growing up in Denmark, I didn't have much exposure to business or economics, and certainly not the stock market. In fact, my parents, Stig and Karen, never even bought a stock in their life. But my parents are big believers in investing in yourself through education. So thank you, Mom and Dad, for instilling in me the value of school and continuous learning. My parents couldn't join tonight, but they'll be watching the replay from Denmark. So when I came to LSU in 2007, I decided to leave Denmark and come to LSU with 2 main objectives. 1, to join the swim team, and 2, to get a quality business education. So I made the 5,000-mile trip from Copenhagen to Baton Rouge in August. And as soon as I stepped off the plane and into the Louisiana heat, I felt right at home. So I always loved the Nordic sauna. Yeah. It was, of course, hard being far away from my parents, and especially my little brother, Asger, across the Atlantic Ocean. But I built lasting relationships and friendships in Baton Rouge, and it was truly my home away from home. It's also been extremely fulfilling for me to stay close with the university after graduation through numerous recruiting trips back to Baton Rouge and my involvement with the Dean's Advisory Council. So I would like to also say thank you to former Dean Jared Lawrence for your investment in me and so many other fortunate alumni. I look forward to continue the relationship with the Ourso College of Business and Dean Crook in the future. After I graduated from LSU, I didn't go straight to Goldman Sachs in New York. Actually, a year after graduation, I found myself working in the pharmaceutical business in the Netherlands. However, I didn't really feel like my US adventure was quite done. So with the help from Dr. Sumners, I applied to 4 companies in New York and was fortunate enough to receive an offer from Goldman Sachs. Dr. Sumners, I will always be grateful for your help. And let me just pause for a moment and highlight that Dr. Sumners and the LSU CIA program have placed over 2,700 students in internships over the years. What an incredible feat. When I started as an analyst at Goldman Sachs, I felt well prepared by my education from the College of Business. And after a few years, I had an opportunity to move into the private wealth management group. Advising the firm's private clients have been a perfect fit for me. I find the role important, I can make a difference, and the work is extremely dynamic. It is important because our clients trust us to take care of them and their families, especially when they go through a major transition, are planning for their kids or for charity, or when the financial markets are volatile, which they tend to be from time to time. I can make a difference because clients rely on my advice and all the resources Goldman Sachs has to offer. And the work is dynamic. Every day something new is happening in the world and it impacts our clients. As part of the job, I'm also responsible for bringing in new business to the firm. And when speaking with new people for the first time, I often get asked about my accent. And my answer is always, it's Cajun Danish. I'm especially grateful to those of my clients who trusted me early on in my career. And I would like to thank them for their continued trust in me and my team. And speaking of team, I have the benefit of having a great team back in New York. So I would also like to thank my business partners, Clark Monell and Josh Block, and the rest of our 12-person team. I appreciate your mentorship and teamwork. But the most important person on my team is my beautiful and incredibly smart wife, Megan, who made the trip down with me today from New York. And I promised Megan that I will only make one dad joke in my speech here. So Megan, she works in commodities dealing with metals, so her time is truly precious. This thing one. Together we have 3 children, Alexander, Amelia, and Evelyn. And now I know you might think that it's a pretty relaxed lifestyle, 2 people working Wall Street jobs, living in Manhattan with 3 little kids exploring under. But believe it or not, it can get a little hectic from time to time. But luckily I have the best partner and we deal with the challenges together. So thank you, Megan. I love you. In closing, I want to again express my thanks and gratitude. Receiving the Outstanding Young Alum Award is truly an honor. And my commitment to LSU and everyone here is to continue to serve in a way that's worthy of recognition. I also hope that my remarks here tonight will serve as a reminder for all of us to occasionally slow down, take a pause, make a phone call, and thank the people who have had a significant impact on our lives. And with that, go Tigers.